Hello and Merry Christmas. Hello. Welcome to our Away in a Manger service. It is so nice to see all of you here today. We are going to start with Lynn leading us in the 12 days of Christmas.
All right, so I need some helpers with the days of Christmas cards. So I need I can check my notes. All right. All right, so over here I need 8 and 2. So let's have
Thank you, Lynn, and all our helpers. Our next hymn is in your hymnal, number 253, O Come All Ye Faithful. Thank you. And if you will join together now in our words of chalice lighting, which are printed in your order of service. May the light of our chalice remind us of the glowing love within our hearts. May the carols we sing lift our spirits and renew our hope and vision. May the beauty of this season give us the confidence to create a beautiful and peaceful world for all. As we sing our next two carols, each family may come forward to light their candle if you need another one. I believe there are some out in the commons. You can grab another one. If you come forward with your candle, we will help you light it and find a good spot for it on our table. So if you come forward one row at a time, starting in the front, and then we'll have the sides. Tonight we are going to hear the Christmas story about one special baby. But that baby isn't the only special one. We believe that every child comes to us as a treasure, a wonder, and a miracle. So who can tell us the name of a holy special child? Jesus, that's the story we're going to tell tonight. Who else is a special child? Tell me your names. Tyler and Austin, Alma. Yeah, tell us your names. What? Ryan, Temple, Saroja. Give me. Yell out some more names. Grown-ups can yell out too. What, honey? Tell me that again. Dexter Elliott Niosi. Ruby Niosi. Thank you for coming up and telling me. All of you are a holy, special child. Tonight we tell the story of Jesus' birth because he became a wise teacher, a healer, and a prophet. Today, we light all of these candles to remember that each of us is a child of light, a child of wonder, and each of us can make a difference in our world. Now, before we begin our story, I want to tell you a couple of things about our service. You'll see that there are lines printed in the order of service for our angels, our shepherds, and our wise ones. Even if you didn't dress up, grab a part for yourself and read those lines when we ask you to. So have you always known that deep down inside you are a wise one, or a shepherd, or an angel? Bob, I know that you've always wanted to be an angel. Now is that chance. So please read those lines together. This is a service created for and by all of you. As you can see, if you need to get up and move around, please do. That goes for grown-ups and kids. This is a service where we love the sounds of babies and children, and we celebrate their presence here. Now, this is the Christmas story. It happened long ago in a faraway land called Judea. A man and a woman named Joseph and Mary had to make a long journey to the city of Bethlehem because there was a new law that said everyone had to go to the city where they were born to pay their taxes. It was a long trip to Bethlehem, 3 days of walking all day, because in those days they didn't have cars or buses, and only rich people had horses and carriages. Mary and Joseph were going to have a baby soon, and Joseph was worried about Mary. He didn't think it was a good idea for her to make such a long, hard journey, but he sure didn't want to leave her alone with their baby coming so soon.
"Don't worry, Joseph," said Mary. "I can ride our little donkey. She's strong and gentle and will carry me safely. We'll go to Bethlehem together."
So off they went. Every morning they started out early with bags of bread and cheese and olives and oats for the donkey, so that whenever they were hungry, they could stop and rest and eat. At night, they would find an inn where they could sleep for the night. Mary was glad when they saw the rooftops of Bethlehem in the distance.
"Joseph, dear," she said, "let's stay at the first inn we come to. I think our baby is almost ready to be born."
But when they got to Bethlehem, they found the little town crowded with people. They stopped at the first inn they came to, and they knocked at the door, and the first innkeeper said, At the next inn, the second innkeeper said, Joseph tried another place and another place, but everywhere it was the same story. The third innkeeper said,
"No, wait, can't you see we're full already? Sorry, no room for you here."
all afternoon, they kept looking for a place to stay. Joseph was so worried he didn't know what to do.
Don't be sad, Mary. We'll find a place and everything will be okay.
It was almost dark when they saw a house at the edge of town with a light in the window. Joseph knocked at the door and told the innkeeper,
Please help us. We need a place for the night. My wife is going to have a baby soon, and I don't think she can travel any farther.
and the fourth innkeeper said, And the innkeeper showed Mary and Joseph to a quiet little barn where the animals were. It was clean and warm and smelled like sweet hay. Mary smiled and said,
This is just right for us. All those other inns were too noisy. We can rest here.
That very night, the little baby was born. It was a boy, and they named him Jesus. Mary and Joseph wrapped him in the soft swaddling cloth they had brought with them and made a little bed for him in the hay. There were angels in the sky looking for good news in the world, and when they saw what was going on at the stable, they paid attention. Mary and Joseph never saw the angels, but the angels saw them and their little baby, and the angels said, "Oh, what a wonderful child." And they got ready to spread the good news. Now that night, like every night, there were shepherds in the fields outside of Bethlehem, watching their flocks of sheep. You have to keep your eye on sheep, or they wander off and get lost or hurt. The shepherds were singing songs and telling each other stories, just like always, when suddenly they were amazed by a very bright light in the sky and a strange song coming from nowhere and everywhere at once. It was the angels, and they were glorious. And the angels said, "Glory to God and peace to all people on earth." They told the shepherds to go and find the baby and tell everyone else about it. And then they flew away singing, "Glory, glory." And now, while we sing our next carol, number 231, all of our angels can come to the front here and fly and be glorious. Thank you to all of our angels. You were glorious. After the angels had gone away, the shepherds remembered what they had said, that a wonderful baby had been born and that they could find him wrapped in swaddling cloth and lying in a manger, and that a bright star would show them where to go. So the shepherds all said to each other, "Those angels are very strange, but let's go look for that baby." They had no trouble finding the stable because of the bright star. And sure enough, there inside were Mary and Joseph watching their little baby Jesus, who was sleeping. And the shepherds all said very quietly, "Oh, what a beautiful child." And one of the shepherds gave Mary and Joseph a little wooden lamb he had been carving, and others gave them blankets and hats made out of warm sheep wool. They also gave them raisins and dates and figs to eat. Then they went away and told everyone what they had seen. And now, while we sing our next carol, our shepherds can come forward to get a basket of fruit to pass. Shepherd in the balcony. He's a slow shepherd. I can talk from personal experience, so just give him a minute. Is there another shepherd who can go up and do that side of the balcony? Oh, there might be one coming. You're good. Okay, the shepherd, they're good. Anybody else down here who still needs fruit? Okay, so shepherds, if you have a basket, look at where there's hands and see if you can get some. Oh, there's a hand over there. How are we doing, shepherds? Anybody still need fruit? Shepherds, when you're done, you can put your baskets right up front here on the edge. And then if anybody's hungry, they can have a picnic. There you go, Max. Well, most people don't notice quiet things like bright stars in the sky. Shepherds do because they are outside a lot at night. And on this night, so long ago, there were some others who saw the star. They were wise ones who noticed things and thought about them. They had seen this star a long time ago when it was new in the sky, and they watched it grow brighter and brighter. The wise ones said, "Look at that amazing star. It must be shining for something very special." They decided to go and see what this new star was shining for. So they loaded up their camels with treasures and traveling supplies and followed the star all the way to Bethlehem. Jesus was only a few days old when the wise ones found him. When they saw him, they said, "Oh, what a wonderful child. This child will be our teacher." And they gave the baby gifts of gold and valuable spices like frankincense and myrrh. Mary and Joseph wondered for a long time about all these things that happened when their little child was born.
"Isn't it strange," said Joseph, "that all of these people would come to see our baby and not give him presents? They don't even know us." "It's strange," said Mary, "but maybe not so strange, for new babies just have to be loved."
When Jesus grew up, he was a teacher, just like the wise ones said. And one of the most important things he tried to teach people was to love each other and treat everyone you meet, even strangers, with kindness and care. Today we remember this, and we invite you to give your gifts at this time. While our ushers are collecting our offering, which will be dedicated to the homelessness services here at First Unitarian, our wise ones will come forward to collect items that you brought for the food pantry. So can our wise ones come to the front of the auditorium? No, it's okay. While this is happening, we will sing number 246, "O Little Town of Bethlehem." And if you have food pantry items, if you could maybe hold them up so they see you and can come and get them. Is there any food out there that our wise ones haven't found? Good job, wise ones. All right, thank you all. Now you have heard the Christmas story. We keep remembering and telling this story because it reminds us of things that are always true. That each new life holds the possibility of bringing great beauty, joy, and love into our world. And that each one of us in our small corner of this great big world can be a bearer of peace. To end our service, we'll join in singing the beautiful carol, Silent Night, number 251. Why not a star? Some bright star shines somewhere in the heavens each time a child is born. Who knows what it may foretell? Who knows what wondrous life may yet again unfold if we only give it a chance? Who knows what good news can come to the world in our children? Blessed be, go in peace, Merry Christmas. And please join in singing our closing carol, which is in your order of service. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Now please join us for cookies and cocoa out in the commons.